Welcome to our channel History of Coins, where we explore the hidden gems of numismatics. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of U.S. state quarter-dollar coins, as some of these coins are rare and can make you rich overnight. In this video, we are gonna uncover the rarest coins and their values. So make sure to watch the complete video and find out if you have one of these. Now let's continue our today's video. Top 1 today, we're talking about the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter. A coin that has taken the collecting world by storm, not just for its stunning design, but for some mind-blowing surprises hidden beneath the surface. Now don't let the date fool you. 1999 might not seem that long ago, but in the world of coins, it's already a classic. Why? Because 1999 was the very first year of the U.S. Mint's legendary 50-state quarters program. And as any experienced collector will tell you, first issues in any series often turn out to be the most valuable. But Connecticut's quarter stands out even among the first. Let's start with the design. Flip over that quarter and you'll find a beautifully detailed engraving of the charter oak tree, a symbol of independence, strength, and resistance. According to legend, this very tree was where Connecticut colonists hid their royal charter to keep it out of the hands of the British. It's a piece of history carved into the face of a coin. And it's that attention to detail, the lines, the bark, the branches, that makes this coin so visually striking. But what really sends this coin's value soaring isn't just the story or the symbolism, it's the errors. Yes, minting errors. Because sometimes, when the machines at the U.S. Mint aren't behaving perfectly, magic happens for collectors. Some Connecticut 1999 quarters were struck off-center, meaning the design is slightly shifted, creating a lopsided look that collectors absolutely love. Others were double-struck, where the coin received more than one impression, giving it a shadowy or echoed effect that makes it instantly stand out. And then there are the quarters with die cracks, tiny, raised lines running across the coin like little lightning bolts. These are small imperfections, but in the world of coin collecting, they're golden opportunities. Another hot one? The clad error. Most state quarters are made with a layered metal structure, copper sandwiched between nickel. But in rare cases, a coin can be struck on the wrong planchet, or the outer layer can be missing. These rare minting flukes make the coin look duller, darker, or even thinner than usual. And collectors go wild for them. Now, here's something every coin enthusiast should know. Not all errors are created equal. Some are barely noticeable, but others? They're spectacular. Combine that with a coin in uncirculated condition, one that's never been used in daily transactions, and you've got a recipe for serious value. A high-grade, error Connecticut quarter from 1999 can command premium prices at auctions, especially if it's been graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. And let's not forget the thrill of the hunt. Because coins like this aren't sitting in glass cases, they're hiding in plain sight. They're mixed in with your pocket change, tucked into old piggy banks, or lying forgotten in coin jars. And every single one of them is a mystery waiting to be solved. So, what happens when a stunning design meets a perfect storm of minting errors and top-tier preservation? You get a jackpot. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. What could one of these rare, error-filled 1999 Connecticut state quarters actually be worth if it's in pristine condition and features one of those legendary mistakes? Get ready for this, because one of these little coins has been estimated to reach a jaw-dropping value of $81,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single quarter, just 25 cents in the hand, but worth $81,000 to the right collector. So take a second look at your spare change. Dig through those drawers, because that ordinary-looking coin just might be your extraordinary find. Top 2, we're taking a trip deep into the heart of the Lone Star State, because we're about to uncover the secrets behind the 2004 Texas State Quarter and why this little coin might just be worth a small fortune. Now I know what you're thinking. It's just a quarter. It's got a star, a lasso, an outline of Texas. Looks cool, sure, but valuable? Oh yes, very valuable. You'll want to stick around to the end, because the number we're about to reveal is going to blow your mind. Let's start with the basics. The Texas Quarter was released in 2004 as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 state quarters program. Each state got its own unique design, and Texas absolutely delivered. The design shows the iconic Lone Star symbol, a lariat rope encircling the state's shape, and a proud nod to the date Texas joined the Union. 1845. It's bold, it's powerful, it screams Texas pride. But beyond the bold look lies something far more intriguing for collectors. Not all Texas quarters were created equal. Some of them, just a few, left the U.S. Mint with mistakes. And in the coin world, mistakes mean money. Imagine this. A simple flaw in the minting process turns an ordinary coin into something rare. Collectors call them mint errors, and they come in many forms. Off-center strikes, where the design is pushed to one side, leaving part of the coin blank. Double die errors, where the lettering or image appears slightly doubled, creating a shadowed or ghostly effect. Die cracks, where the coin has raised lines or odd bumps from a damaged die. Each one of these mistakes is a hidden gift to collectors. But here's where it gets even better. There are Texas quarters with die chips on the star, making it look slightly misshapen. Others have an extra metal blob on the rope design, or ghost-like outlines near the lettering. These tiny flaws may seem small to the untrained eye, but for someone who knows what they're looking for, they can make the difference between a regular coin and a rare collectible. Now let's talk about condition. Most coins pass through dozens of hands, get dropped, scratched, tossed into jars, and forgotten. But once in a while, a coin is saved right from the start. It's never touched, never used, and kept in mint, uncirculated condition. Those are the ones collectors dream of. And if you find one of these rare Texas quarters with a mint error in that kind of pristine shape, that's the holy grail. There are also known examples of Texas quarters struck on the wrong metal planchet, meaning a quarter design printed on a nickel or dime-sized blank. These are extremely rare and highly sought after. But don't worry, you don't need to be a professional to start looking. That coffee jar on your kitchen counter, the coin tray in your car, or the drawer full of change in your nightstand, they might be hiding something truly special. Imagine this. Someone walks past a 2004 Texas quarter every day, thinking it's just pocket change, completely unaware that it holds the potential to change their life. And then there's you, watching this video, now armed with the knowledge to spot something others would miss. Oh, how much could one of these rare error coins, in near-perfect condition, actually be worth? Here's where things get exciting. A rare Texas quarter from 2004, with the right kind of error and preserved in immaculate condition, has been estimated to be worth as much as $79,000. Yes, you heard that right. $79,000 for a quartered. That's the kind of discovery that turns an everyday collector into a legend. So go ahead. Check your coin rolls, flip through your collection, and look just a little closer the next time someone hands you change. That ordinary-looking Texas quarter might just be your ticket to an extraordinary payday. Top 3. We're going on an exciting journey through American history, beauty, and hidden fortune, all wrapped into one incredible coin. So grab your magnifying glass and buckle up, because we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 2006 Nevada State Quarter, a coin that looks ordinary at first glance, but could be hiding a small fortune. Now, at first, the Nevada Quarter might seem like just another coin from your pocket change. But trust me, you'll want to listen closely, because certain versions of this coin are anything but ordinary. In fact, one rare type of this coin has been known to fetch a staggering amount. Something that could change your view on everyday pocket change forever. Let's start with the story behind the coin. Released in early 2006 as part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program, the Nevada Quarter was the 36th coin in the series. And while every state quarter has its charm, the Nevada design is one of the most stunning and symbolic. The reverse side of the coin features a majestic trio of wild mustangs, symbols of freedom, strength, and the untamed beauty of the American West. These horses are shown galloping beneath a rising sun, with snow-capped mountains in the background and a ribbon flowing across the coin that reads, "The Silver State." The phrase is a nod to Nevada's historic silver mining heritage, which helped fuel the economy and expansion of the American frontier. Now let's talk about what really makes this coin exciting for collectors: rarity, condition, and minting errors. You see, while millions of these coins were minted for circulation, only a tiny fraction have the special traits that send collectors into a frenzy. That's right, not all Nevada quarters are created equal. Some carry hidden secrets that make them incredibly valuable. First off, minting errors. These are mistakes that happen during the coin's production process, and believe it or not, collectors absolutely love them. In fact, the more unusual the error, the higher the value. Some of the most valuable Nevada quarters come from batches with dramatic errors. For example, some coins have been discovered with off-center strikes, where the image is noticeably shifted away from the center. Others show die cracks, where lines appear across the coin due to damage on the die that stamped it. And then there are double die errors, where parts of the image appear doubled, especially noticeable on the text or design details. If you've got a Nevada quarter with this kind of doubling on the date or the words "the Silver State," you could be looking at something really special. And here's another twist: coin struck on the wrong planchet. These rare errors occur when a quarter design is mistakenly struck on a blank intended for another denomination, like a dime or even a foreign coin. These rare pieces are the stuff of legend in the numismatic world, but it's not just errors that make the coin valuable. Condition is everything. A Nevada quarter pulled straight from a bankroll and stored in pristine, uncirculated condition could already be worth more than face value. Now imagine that same coin with a rare error, no scratches, and perfectly preserved details. That's where things start to get really interesting. Collectors refer to this as MS, grade, or mint state. The higher the number, the better the condition. MS 65, MS 67, even MS 69 are possible if the coin was handled with extreme care from day one. These high-grade coins are graded by professional services like NGC or PCGS, and those grades can massively impact the value. The real magic happens when a rare error and high condition come together. That's when collectors start competing. That's when bids rise. That's when the true hidden value of the Nevada quarter is revealed. And let's not forget the passion behind collecting. For many coin lovers, it's not just about the money. It's about the thrill of the hunt, the love of history, and the joy of discovering something rare in the most unexpected places, even inside a forgotten coin jar or an old piggy bank. So, next time you're going through your change, keep your eyes open. That Nevada quarter in your hand might just have a hidden flaw, a perfect shine, or a mysterious error that turns it from a common coin into a collector's dream. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. One of the rarest versions of the 2006 Nevada State Quarter, featuring a unique minting error and graded in exceptional condition, was recently valued at $77,000. Yes, you heard that right, $77,000 for a single quarter. So, keep hunting, keep collecting, and always pay attention to the coins that pass through your hands. Because sometimes, treasure really does come in small, shiny packages. Top 4, we're talking about the 2007 Washington State Quarter, a coin with an ordinary appearance. But for some lucky collectors, it has proven to be extraordinarily valuable. Let's dive into the story. In 2007, as part of the U.S. Mint's iconic 50 State Quarters program, the Washington State Quarter was released. It was the 42nd coin in the series, celebrating the beautiful and rugged Pacific Northwest. And what a design it has. On the reverse side, the coin showcases the dramatic Mount Rainier, one of the most famous volcanoes in North America, looming proudly in the background. But the real star of the design? The Leaping King salmon, a tribute to Washington's rich wildlife, natural resources, and powerful rivers. With the words, "The Evergreen State," engraved proudly beneath, this quarter captures the essence of Washington's lush forests, scenic landscapes, and wild spirit. Now here's where it gets truly exciting. While millions of these coins were struck for circulation, only a handful contain rare minting errors. And those rare coins are what collectors are obsessed with. Let's talk about what makes these specific quarters so valuable. First, the minting errors. These are not just minor imperfections. They're unexpected mistakes that happen during production and make the coin one of a kind. The most sought-after errors found on the 2007 Washington Quarter include double die errors, where parts of the design, especially the lettering or salmon, appears slightly doubled. This kind of visual ghosting is rare and highly prized. Off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned and pushed toward the edge, leaving part of the coin blank. A dramatic off-center strike with full visible date is a jackpot for collectors. Clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin's edge is literally missing due to a miscut metal blank. These are super rare and instantly grab attention. And one of the rarest of all, wrong planchet errors, where the Washington Quarter design was accidentally stamped on a planchet mint for another denomination. These hybrid coins are incredibly valuable, especially when authenticated by a professional grading service. But even without an error, condition plays a massive role. A 2007 Washington quarter found in flawless, uncirculated, mint state condition, known as MS 67 or higher, can demand impressive prices, especially if it's certified by PCGS or NGC. These grading companies examine every microscopic detail of the coin, from luster and strike sharpness to surface marks and overall eye appeal. Think about this. Hundreds of millions of these coins entered everyday circulation, tossed into pockets, coin jars, vending machines, and car cup holders. That means most are worn, scratched, or dirty. But finding one in perfect condition is like spotting a diamond in the rough. Now imagine that same pristine quarter, but with a rare, dramatic mint error. That's when a simple state quarter transforms into a collector's dream. This is why collectors are always on the hunt. It's not just about what's rare, it's about what's hiding in plain sight. A coin you overlooked yesterday could be the exact one a collector is willing to pay big money for today. And this isn't just about money. It's about the excitement of discovery, the love of history, the chase. Every quarter holds a story. Every coin is a potential mystery waiting to be unlocked. So, if you've got a stash of quarters sitting around, or maybe a coin jar that hasn't been touched in years, it's time to start digging. Look closely at those Washington quarters from 2007. Flip them over, examine the edges, check for any signs of doubling, off-center designs, or unusual shapes, because you might just be holding something truly special. And now, for the moment everyone's been waiting for, one rare version of the 2007 Washington State Quarter, featuring a significant mint error and graded in exceptional condition, was valued at $78,000. Yes, you heard that right, at $78,000. For a single quartered SO the next time you get change at the grocery store or clean out the couch cushions, remember, some coins aren't just coins. They're hidden treasures. Top 5, we're talking about the 2016 Shawnee Quarter from the United States Mints America, the Beautiful series. A coin you may have overlooked in your spare change, but one that could hold an astonishing value if you know what to look for. At first glance, this coin is a work of art. On the reverse side, you'll see a striking image of Camel Rock, one of the most iconic natural formations in southern Illinois. Standing tall in Shawnee National Forest, this rock has become a symbol of endurance and natural beauty, and the mint captured it perfectly. But that's not all. Soaring gracefully above Camel Rock is a red-tailed hawk, wings stretched wide, flying across a backdrop of rocky cliffs and wooded wilderness. Now, most people who see this coin admire its artwork and toss it in their pocket. But coin collectors? We look closer. We know that sometimes the most ordinary-looking coin can hold secrets that make it extremely rare and shockingly valuable. So what makes the 2016 Shawnee Quarter special? Let's get into the details. First, we need to talk about errors, those fascinating little minting mistakes that drive collectors wild. The U.S. Mint is known for high precision, but no system is perfect. And when a mistake happens during production, it can turn a common coin into a collector's dream. For the Shawnee Quarter, there are several known error types that make this coin a true standout. One of the most exciting is the double die error, where parts of the design or lettering appear to be slightly duplicated. This can often be seen in the word Shawnee or Illinois, or even in the fine details of Camel Rock. A double die coin from 2016 with sharp doubling can be extremely rare and highly sought after. Another valuable mistake to watch for is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin isn't perfectly aligned during the minting process, leaving part of the design shifted or cut off. Some off-center Shawnee quarters have been found with up to 20 or 30% of the design missing, which may sound like damage, but to collectors, it's treasure. Even more rare are coins struck on the wrong planchet. That means the Shawnee Quarter design was accidentally stamped onto a blank mint for a different denomination, like a penny or a foreign coin. These wrong planchet errors are like hitting the coin jackpot because they're incredibly rare and easily authenticated by grading services. But even if your coin doesn't have a dramatic error, there's another factor that can massively increase its value. Condition. A Shawnee Quarter that's been passed from hand to hand for years will likely be worn down. But a coin pulled straight from a mint roll, untouched by circulation, and stored safely, now that is something special. These are known as uncirculated or mint state coins, and when they're professionally graded at MS 66 or above, their value can soar. Collectors especially hunt for coins with sharp detail, no scratches, and perfect luster. Those are the coins that enter the world of serious value. Combine that level of condition with a rare error, you're looking at a potential fortune. That it's important to note that not all valuable coins look flashy or obviously different. Sometimes, it takes a magnifying glass, a trained eye, or even a professional grading service to spot what makes one coin worth thousands while another is just worth 25 cents. That's what makes coin collecting so exciting. It's the thrill of the unknown. The idea that a tiny metal disc sitting in your change jar might be a rare gem hiding in plain sight. Now imagine this. You're going through an old coin jar, flipping through state and national park quarters, and suddenly, you find a Shawnee quarter. It looks a bit different. You notice the design is slightly off-center. Maybe there's doubling on the lettering. The shine is still there, the detail is sharp, and something about it just feels special. You send it off for grading, and then the results come back that it's real. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. One incredibly rare version of the 2016 Shawnee quarter, featuring a dramatic mint error and found in pristine, uncirculated condition, was valued at an astonishing $75,000. Yes, $75,000. For one single quartered SO. The next time you get change from the gas station or empty out that piggy bank from years ago, keep your eyes peeled. That one little coin could be more than just pocket change. It could be life-changing. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the fascinating world of rare U.S. coins, make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more incredible coin stories just like this one. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting, and may your next quarter be a treasure in disguise. Let me know if you'd like to turn this into a script with voiceover pacing or add suggested visuals and scenes for a full YouTube production.